Okay, quick analysis on Bitcoin, all right? We're coming into the supply zone over here on the 15-minute. We've got signs of distribution. I'd like to see price come into the midline. By the way, this is not going to be a 4. Let me just erase that. Okay, it's not going to be this is a zigzag. Okay, this wasn't impulsive. I mean, this could be one. It would have to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then we didn't get another 4, 5. So to me, this is a zigzag. Okay, which is a 1. I mean, an A. Okay, so I still think we're going down to at least this zone here, but this is corrective. This I believe is corrective. So this would be my A, this would be my B, and I'm looking for a C wave to the downside. Okay, and all in all, that could all end up being just an A. Then we get a B, then we get a C, but we'll see when we get there. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin, so I'm observing this demand zone to see if we can get higher. But from here, sells. Let me get rid of the Fibonacci time. Quickly on the hour. So we're above the 50 EMA. This is exactly what I want to see. I want to see price induce and crash below the 50 EMA. That's a sell for me. That's the market maker method over there. If we get that. All right, looking for some kind of head and shoulders or M pattern in here, signs of distribution in here. Just some kind of make a high, induce lower, take out the high, break that low. That's a sell. All right. 4-hour time frame, just to show where we are in the grand scheme of things. We've had the 3, 4, and potentially the 5 is in. There's always the chance that we hold on. If that's 1 and that's 2, we get the time out. 1, 2, there, yeah. We may have finished a 4 just here. We may have finished an internal, another degree that I don't have like on the chart. There's a potential chance we finished a 4 here, and we're going to swipe the high one more time for the 5, or we're going to come back down again, which is what I prefer currently. It all depends on what happens here. We distribute here. I'm looking to, get below this low. I do think that's the most probable. This is looking, pretty powerful on the 4-hour. I have to say that on the 1-hour, we're already outside the volatility band, and it looks like we may start, and the 15 as well. It looks like we're starting to distribute. Like when we're going up like this, okay, and we're leaving behind, like this doesn't accumulate well. Basically, I'm not seeing it create equal lows, grab them and go higher. Okay, over here we did, but it was so subtle, so small, and we still left equal low there. Okay, here we did it properly, but I feel like we're doing this like this here. We came down, we really grabbed the lows into this demand, pushed back up. I feel like this is inducement to get people to go higher. It's right at the end. We weren't behaving like this down here, not really. Yeah. On top of that, you've got relative equal lows here. I just feel like we're gonna come back down, take out this structure. This is your swing low that you really need to see broken. And upon the distribution up here and a break of this level, I would take it down. At the same time, I do feel like we may see maybe another grab or some lows, something like that, then a break. I can see a potential entry higher up. But like I said, it has to show signs of distribution. Otherwise, we could just go and take out the high. And if we go out and took out the high, any of these highs, I'd sit on the sideline and wait to see if we come back to a demand here that show accumulation. Then I'd aim for the high. But ultimately, seriously, I believe in this distribution. I believe we're mitigated up to here. I don't see any reason for price to get above this. Let's just use the blue line. There's no reason for price to get up there. If price gets up here, I am considering buying after some retracements. Ultimately, I believe that we're going to distribute in here. And when I see something like that with a break of structure to the downside, manipulation of the high to break structure to the downside, I'll be in sales and I will be aiming for below this here, into this green demand zone over here. So that's all I got for you on Bitcoin today. Please trade carefully, like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment of anything you'd like me to speak on. I'll catch you later. Peace.